Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that is totally shaking up the world of human resources, generative AI. We're not just talking about small tweaks here, we're talking about a massive shift from tedious paperwork to a true strategic partnership. So, let's get right to the big question on everyone's mind. Is HR about to be replaced by robots? Well, the answer isn't a simple yes or no. The reality is actually way more interesting and, frankly, more exciting than that. What we're really seeing is the start of a powerful new collaboration. To really get where HR is headed, we kind of have to look back at where it came from. For a long time, it's been a world buried in administrative tasks and endless manual processes. But believe me, that is all changing, and it's changing fast. HR's journey with tech has been, well, an evolution. Think back to the early 2000s. It was all about basic automation, just getting things like payroll done without a headache. Then the 2010s rolled around, and things got smarter. We started using AI for analytics to predict stuff like who might leave the company. But now, we're in a whole new era. This is the creative age, where generative AI is stepping up to be a real partner. So what's the big deal with this generative AI? I mean, what makes it so different from the AI we've all kind of gotten used to? Okay, let's really get into this because this is the heart of the entire revolution. See, the AI we're used to is great at analyzing or predicting things based on data that's already there. But generative AI, or Gen AI, it actually creates brand new, completely original content. It's a huge shift from just analyzing stuff to actually creating it. This slide just nails the difference. On one side, you have traditional AI, which is kind of like a super intelligent librarian. It can find, sort, and organize all the information that exists. But generative AI, that's like an author. It can take all that knowledge and write a completely new story. And that ability to create, that's the whole ballgame. It's what's letting HR pros stop being reactive administrators and start being proactive strategists. We're talking about designing everything from amazing job descriptions to personalized training plans, and doing it in minutes. And if you want to see where this is having a massive impact right now, look no further than learning and development, or L&D. This is where the creative power of AI is just absolutely shining. So instead of those one-size-fits-all training programs we've all sat through, AI can build a unique, totally personalized development journey for every single person in the company. And this isn't just a nice to have. When learning is this targeted and engaging, you see real, measurable boosts in skills and performance, which is a huge win for the business. And check out how simple this can be. For you, this means you can start with just an idea. You frame it as a simple prompt, like this one, the AI takes that, and boom, out comes a fully baked, structured, personalized plan. You're going from idea to action in minutes, not months. That is a gigantic leap in efficiency. And this is where the rubber meets the road. We're talking about real tools that are being used today. You can generate incredibly detailed learning plans in ChatGPT. You can create professional training videos with AI presenters using tools like Synthesia. The possibilities are just staggering. Okay, so this all sounds amazing, right? But here's the crucial part. All this power, it doesn't mean humans are out of the picture. Not at all. It's about augmenting us, creating a new kind of partnership. The magic formula is right here on the screen. Let the AI do the heavy lifting, the first draft, the initial creation. But the humans? We bring the wisdom, the quality control, the ethical oversight, and the context that only a person can provide. AI creates, we curate. So the skills that are going to matter most in this new world aren't just technical. Yeah, you need to know how to write a good prompt. But things like empathy, strategic thinking, and emotional intelligence, they just became more valuable than ever. And of course, we've got to talk about the risks. This isn't something you can just switch on and forget about. We have to be constantly checking the AI's output for accuracy and for any hidden bias. And things like data privacy, that is absolutely non-negotiable. Technology has to reflect our values. So this all sounds pretty transformative, I know. But you might be wondering, okay, how does my organization actually get started? Let's break down a practical plan to get you going. You can think about this as a simple 3-step journey over about a year. First up, for months 1 to 3, you just build your foundation. Learn the basics of prompt engineering, get comfortable with the data. Then you move into the application phase for months 4 to 6.
Start using these tools for real tasks, like drafting policies. And finally, in the second half of the year, that's when you step up. You start leading the change and thinking strategically about how to use AI responsibly.
So, in the end, the future of HR really isn't just about the technology. It's about blending data with heart. It's about building a future of work that's not only more efficient, but actually more human. So, the real question isn't if AI is going to transform your work, it's how are you going to lead that transformation? Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.